Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be trying out the new Colourpop birthday collection, 4th birthday collection. I don't know exactly what this collection is called. I just know it's their birthday collection, but it's in honor of their 4th birthday. So today I'm going to be using the new eyeshadow palettes, the new face duos, and the new glosses. Well, one of the glosses. In this collection, we have this eyeshadow palette. This one is called Fortune. There are 16 shades. It's the same layout as the Makeup Shayla palette. We have a mixture of like neutral browns and also reddish burgundy colors, which is what I have on my eyes right now. I have 3 face duos that have a bronzer and a highlight in them. So there's one for more light fair skin tones, medium skin tones, and then medium darker skin tones. I wouldn't say this is too deep. I wish it was a little bit deeper, so there would be one for deeper skin tones, like maybe another one, like a 4th one. I don't know. I would say this probably would work on like medium to medium dark. I think it will work darker than that. But we do have those ones, and then we have 16 brand new glosses. I'm not sure if it's gonna come in a set like this, like if they're gonna sell it in a bundle. I think they might, because it looks like the packaging says like ultra glossy lip set, and usually with PR sets it doesn't say that. I don't know exactly if it is or not, but I will keep you guys updated. I'll leave it in the description box below if I find out it is going to be sold in a bundle. Not sure of prices. In my PR box I didn't get like any information about like launch dates, prices, or anything, so I wasn't too sure. I'm assuming the eyeshadow palette is going to be $22, just like the Fame eyeshadow palette is. I'm assuming that these little face duos are going to be $10, just like the ones that they had with My Life as Ava. And I'm assuming that the glosses will be $6, hopefully, unless they change them to like another price because of the new lip applicator, which is just like a brush applicator now, but I don't think so. But again, I will leave all that information down below when I find out pricing and everything. Also, if you guys want to see swatches of the entire collection, I will have that linked down below to my Instagram, where I swatched everything there. So if you want to see those swatches, I will leave that down below for your convenience. This collection launches on May 25th, so by the time you're watching this, it will be launching today at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be showing you guys how I got this eyeshadow look right here. I also use the face duos and then one of the glosses. Really excited for this collection just because the colors in it really scream my name, especially in the palette, and I also really love gloss, so I was really excited for them to come out with 16 new glosses. Just want to see how I got to this look and kind of my first impressions and thoughts on this entire collection, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the Fortune palette, and this is what it looks like inside. To get ready pretty fast, so I'm not gonna do like a super crazy eyeshadow look, but I do want to like try the palette to see like how it performs and stuff. So I'm actually gonna go in to Eyeshadow. It's this shade right here. It's like a, I don't know what kind of color it is. It looks almost peachy kind of, but there's definitely like some pink in there. I swatched it, it looked pretty pinkish, so I'm just gonna put that in my crease and blend it out. And so far this one's really nice. It's like a neutral peachy pink. I actually really like it. It's blending out really nice. I'll put that on the other eye. Looks like a more corally, like a muted coral, if that makes sense. It's really unique. I don't think I have another shadow like this. So far, so good. I really like that shade. Go into 500. It's this shade right here. I'm like half asleep right now, you guys. It's like 8 in, okay, that one has a lot of kickback. I don't know if you guys can see that. So when that happens, I just always make sure I go in with a light hand, and also just to tap off the excess as much as I can. I always kind of try to put the rest of that on the back of my hand so it's not falling everywhere on my eye. And I'm just putting that in my crease. Really pretty. It's really weird because I feel like the colors that are in the pan don't look like how they do when you put them on the eye. A lot of pigmentation just from, you know, blending it all in the first time. I have gone in twice, but it's pretty pigmented. You just gotta make sure you tap off the excess with that shade because there is a lot of kickback. I feel like I might go through this shade pretty fast. Most of shades like that, I like to just pat the color on first and then kind of blend it out. I feel like I get better color payoff and just like less fallout and stuff that way. I'm actually going to go into this shade. It's called Trove. It's a really pretty pinky burgundy berry color. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corner and the inner corner and kind of bring that in the middle. I'm not really doing like a halo eye. I mean, it kind of looks like I am right now, but that's not like what I'm going for. Because I'm just going to put a like berry shade all over the lid. So well, it's not really going to look like a crazy halo eye, but I guess I'm going for that vibe right now. This shade reminds me of Love Letter from Modern Renaissance, if you have Modern Renaissance. Yeah, this shade reminds me of Love Letter, which that is like one of my favorite shades of all time. It's really pretty. I'm not having any issues like blending it or anything. One doesn't have too much kickback. I don't know, there's that shade 500, the one I used before this. That one just had a lot of kickback. But I had a really easy time blending it and stuff. I usually find that shadows, with the exception of Subculture, shadows that have a lot of kickback I end up finding blend better, but not with Subculture. I have that color place. I'm just going to go back in with the brush I used originally, just kind of blend everything together. So for my lid, I think I'm going to go in with Jackpot first and see how that looks. That's the shade that I'm leaning towards, but let's see how it looks. Tip on the brush pretty well. Oh wow. This is completely dry, like not even wet. It looks really pretty. Wow. I'm honestly really impressed. I think for sure this might be my favorite palette that Colourpop has come out with. I know I've said that in the past, but I truly feel like this one is my favorite. Look at that. It's so pigmented. This is literally dry. I usually have to wet. Well, I usually don't have to, but I like to wet my shadows to make them more intense, but I don't have to do that with this shade in particular. Not really like having a defined crease or anything. I'm kind of just blending everything together. A little bit more right here, just because I feel like it's deeper in this inner corner on the side. Honestly, I am living. I love this look like a lot. I'm gonna do the rest of my face and I'll come back to do like my lower lash line and use the duos and stuff like that. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on, I look scary. I'm gonna do my lower lash line, so I'm gonna go back into the shade Wiser. That down first. Dude, it's like super hot in my room and I don't know why, because it's kind of cold outside. But I'm literally dying in my room right now. I don't know why it's so freaking hot. I'm gonna go in, okay. I'm gonna go in with the shade 500 and put that down. Basically what I did on the top, I'm gonna use the same colors on my lower lash line. Lastly, taking Trove and putting that closest to my lash line. Whatever, I'm just putting that everywhere. I'm going to go into the face duos. There are 3. There's House of Mirrors, Step Right Up, and then Up the Ant. Step Right Up is the lightest one. It has the more cool tone bronzer with the lightest highlighter. House of Mirrors is the second deepest, not deepest, but the medium shade. It still looks pretty neutral. It doesn't look too warm or too cool. And the highlighter is more of like a goldy bronzy color. And Up the Ant is the deepest bronzer with the deepest highlight. I'm going to go in with House of Mirrors first and see how that looks as a bronzer. Okay, it's bronzing me up. It's definitely bronzing me up. I personally like my bronzer a little bit deeper. Oh, but you can build it up. It's building up nicely. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks really nice. This shade reminds me a lot of Hoola from Benefit. This is what this shade is giving me right now. It's really pretty. It's not too warm. It doesn't look orange. It's really just giving me like a really pretty bronze. But yeah, this is what I feel like Benefit Hoola looks like on me. I'm gonna contour really quick. Typical Makeup Geek contour powder. For blush, I'm going into Makeup Geek's Heartthrob. I've just been having this sit on my counter for like a week. And I've just been using it because it's just been sitting there because I don't have a place for it in like a Z palette. So it's just living on my desk right now. Highlight with the highlighter in that palette and see how this works. I also really like that there's a mirror in these little palettes too. I think it's really convenient. So let's see. Okay, this one's pretty. It's like a pinky, not really pinky, but it just has like that more rose. I don't know how to explain it. There is a little bit of like a pink hint to it, I feel like. I don't know, unless I'm crazy. It doesn't look too dark if I look straight ahead. It doesn't look too dark. It reminds me of, it's giving me the Maybelline Master Chrome Rose Gold feels. That's how I'm feeling about this shade. It's not super intense, which you guys know I really like an intense highlight, but it also looks really pretty. It doesn't look shimmery or anything. It really just makes my skin look wet. I'm going to go into the Step Right Up palette and see. I'm going to use that highlighter because this one's like a white kind of highlighter. Oh, that one's pretty. Yeah, they're making my skin look wet and I really like it. It's not accentuating any pores or anything. Not any more than like usual. I really like them. I think they're really pretty. Finish up and then I'll come back and choose a lip color to do. Not too sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I will come back with the rest of my face done. Okay, so I finished the rest of my face. I'm still currently baking my nose per usual. So lastly we have the 16 new glosses. I mentioned earlier, swatches are over on my Instagram. I don't really know what lip I'm gonna do. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. I really like this one. This one's Flying Horses. I have tried 4 of them already. These are the only things that I have tried before today. I have new applicators, so they have the brush applicator, which I personally really like for gloss. So this one is Flying Horses. It's like a really pretty mauve. I think it goes really good with this look, like that with it. There are different like formulas of them. There's like the, what are they called? Let me see, hold on, let me look this up. Trend Mood, Where Are You? By the way, if my lashes look stupid, it's because I literally can't put lashes on with the lash lift that I got. It's so freaking hard, so if they look a little weird, that's why. Okay, so there are Prismatic, Pearlescent, and Tinted. I believe this one is the tinted one. The prismatic ones are more of the light ones with the duochrome, and then the pearlescent I think are the ones that have like the tint and the shimmer. I honestly don't really know, but for sure this one is the tinted one because there's not shimmer in here and there's just like a slight tint. I love glosses like that. I like the more pearlescent glosses too, but I love like tinted glosses so much because I don't know how to put like a lipstick on. It's not like a huge tint, like it's not gonna be like super opaque, which I like. It's just gonna give like that subtle tint. I've mentioned this before, but I love tinted lip balms, tinted lipsticks, sheer lipsticks, tinted lip glosses. They're my favorite. I love this one. My other favorite ones are Fantasia. What is the other one? Fantasia, Phew, like that one. On Board, Pony Up, which is like this like fuchsia. Let me get out of the plastic. This like fuchsia one is really pretty. Reminds me of a gloss formula of the Clinique Chubby Stick in Super Strawberry that I always use, so I really like that one. I like Champagne Mommy, like I said, Fantasia. Oh no, that one's PS. This one's Champagne Mommy. I honestly really like all of them. I really like gloss, you guys know that, so I'm so happy that they came out with more glosses to fulfill all my glossy bitch needs. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Honestly, I love this look. Let me give you my final thoughts really quick. So I've seen a lot of talk about this palette compared to other palettes. Give It To Me Straight and You Had Me at Hello. I will put swatches of all three of them right here. Personally, I think this one, at first I really did think that, wow, this looks really similar to both of those palettes. But now that I've used them, I really don't think it is at all. I personally think that this is like my favorite palette to date that Colourpop has come out with. No, I didn't use like the neutral colors in here, but I know how those colors look and perform on me, so I didn't really want to use like the warm tone oranges and browns and stuff. And the more berry pink colors that are in here, I really do like. I think that these specific colors are what Colourpop was missing in other palettes, because I haven't been able to get a look that looks like this from the other two. Like, this was the Give It To Me Straight, and yeah, like TMI and Be Blunt are kind of similar to what is in here, but I think the formula of this one is better. I have had some issues with, not all of them, but certain reddish toned eyeshadows that Colourpop has come out with. I feel like they don't blend as well as some of the other ones. With this one, I did not find that the case because I really like how these all blended out. I think they blended all seamlessly and I didn't have an issue blending them whatsoever. This palette really reminds me of Modern Renaissance, like for sure. Like, this is like a true, I feel like a dupe for Modern Renaissance. There's also this really pretty shade called Miser in here that I didn't use, but it's really, really pretty. But yeah, I feel like this is a look that I would wear and do when I would use Modern Renaissance. I don't really use it that much anymore just because I have other palettes, but this is like my go-to look that I used to wear with Modern Renaissance, and I feel like I got that with this palette. I think that this is worth it. If you have You Had Me at Hello and Give It To Me Straight, I still think that this one is different. I would say if you want to pick it up, I don't think you get like the same tones in it. Maybe like the more neutral brown colors, yeah, but I think the red tones in here are different because, like I said, I haven't been able to get this kind of look from those ones. If you don't have those two, then I would say pick this up, but if you do have them, I would say like maybe if you want to, I would pick it up because I don't think they're the same, but I know a lot of people have different opinions and stuff, so it's really just up to you. I would say pick it up. I personally really recommend it. I really like the colors in it. I don't know. The face duos are really nice. I like the highlighters in here. They're not super intense, but they really give your skin like this wet look, and I really like that look. Glosses are bomb. Love Colourpop's gloss formula. I think it's really good. I actually wore, which one was it? Pony Up, I think. Wore that one the other day and it lasted a really long time on my lips. Like, I put it on around like maybe 6 o'clock and it lasted until like 2 in the morning. It wasn't like as bright and pigmented like later on, but I think it lasted pretty long. So I've seen a lot of like mixed thoughts on this collection, but I personally think it's really good and I really do recommend it, especially if you like these tones. Definitely probably going to be using this palette a lot, especially because it does have the neutral colors but also like the red tones that I like. 500 reminds me a lot of, what's the name in Modern Renaissance? Red Ochre. It reminds me a lot of Red Ochre. The other one that I use reminds me a lot of Love Letter. I'll put the two, mine looks beat up, but I'll put the two next to each other and they do look really similar. So if you're looking for a dupe for Modern Renaissance, I think this is it. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. As always, I will leave any information that I have down below. This collection does launch today, Friday, May 25th at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Leave any information that I have down below for you guys, as well as the link to my Instagram that has the swatches of the entire collection if you want to see that. I really need to leave. I have clients in 1 hour, so I need to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.